Do you have an anti-aging stack when it comes to peptides? So if somebody's pretty healthy, I just want to live really long and stay in great shape.
At Lyme, I will never give it up because that, you have to get back. And, for all my sins of my previous lives, I got to do it. But so we're about to launch a very, very comprehensive biologic age reduction program. We're guaranteeing 5 years reduction biologic age. Number of tiers. But yeah, I think it's a great time to be alive that there are things that you can do now to actually reduce your biologic age and actually live longer and live better longer. And I mean, there's just so many things. And yeah, I think peptides and bioregulators are at the center of it, but there's also so many other things as well, which go into, suppressing mTOR with rapamycin, basically senolytics. So, I mean, there's, also, intermittent fasting, which I don't know if I'm a huge fan of, because if you look at the studies, a study by Libel and others now have shown that if you fast significantly or decrease your calorie intake 3 times, especially men can maybe go a little longer, but all of a sudden the body will suppress the thyroid, suppress the metabolism, and it won't go back to normal even when you go back to normal eating. So people say, I've wrecked my metabolism. They have. And well, that's what we test. And people who are sick, who are older, who can't lose weight, almost invariably, they will have approximately 25% lower metabolism of someone of the same age and weight. Everyone just, you're just eating bonbons in the closet, and they're tired and they're a little depressed, and then you give them T3, T4, then it doesn't work. And the studies where they proved that all these people were not low thyroid, they gave them all T4, didn't do anything. Like, we give the wrong stuff, but T3, but totally a dramatic improvement. So, and it's so simple too. It's so simple. And so many people need it. So we're probably missing 60 to 70% of people in the US are suboptimal thyroid.
Well, since Armour thyroid is a combination of T3 and T4 and is a more natural form.
It's better than Synthroid, but not much.
Really?
And all the studies show it.
Interesting. Because that's what's in the anti-aging functional medicine space.
I mean, if you have a patient who is totally healthy, no stress, no, not exposed to any toxins of it, not eating in the US, I guess. Yeah, they'll do okay on Synthroid and Armour. But the more things you add in there, stress, again, toxic food, any chronic illness, getting older, it just basically more and more you don't give T4 because it converts to reverse T3 and actually works against you, and it's a big problem.
I see. So are you taking T3?
Yeah, well, T3 saved my life. And that was the big thing it did. I was just like, oh my God, this is godsend.
So a question someone will ask is that, does that mean I'll be taking this T3 for the rest of my life?
Yeah, I mean, I don't need to. My levels are normal. And I feel pretty good. If I get stressed, I feel I need it. But it's not a huge difference. But also, the reason I continue to take it because it lowers all the cardiovascular risk factors. It's boosting mitochondria, and so it's actually anti-aging. But people on T4, they want to get off of it. It's just like they're doing it. It's kind of like the saving of the bioidentical hormone stuff, like giving Prempro and trying to convince people that that's the same as bioidentical. And it's just like, and they'll fight to the death. And it's just like, look at the studies that are published, the bioidentical hormone debate, and so it's just like, what? How could you even argue that? You're evil. Like, I love, medical debates and clinical debates. I don't get, we'll just talk about it. But dude, that's like just ignoring on purpose just to fulfill whatever. Why do you want to give everyone freaking horse estrogen oral, which goes to the liver, increases, the clotting factors, has equivalent in it, which is very carcinogenic? Why don't you give something without it? And then progestin, which actually increases the risk for breast cancer, where you can get progesterone, which decreases the risk. Which one would you give? And they're just arguing over it, like, stop.